Hi, I'm Laverne Simon, the Youth Officer attached to the Bethel community, and this evening we're at the Bethel Youth Development Center for CLASS. And CLASS is an acronym for Cultural Ladies Achieve Sophistication and Success. Now we've realized that Bethel is an at-risk community, and we wanted young ladies in this community to build self-confidence, to learn basic social skills, and to become the best version of themselves. So we came up with CLASS to be able to train them on a 6 to 8 week period, where we will have them on Saturdays. We'll engage them on Saturdays. We don't want to take them too long, but from 2 to 5 each Saturday on different areas. We have areas such as ballroom dancing, dining etiquette, financial literacy. When we get into October, that's Breast Cancer Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we want to have a special session named Your Breast and You, where we'll teach them how to do self-breast examinations and stuff like that. CLASS in itself is a range of different programs just to help these young ladies with their overall holistic development. At first we had it at 16 to 25, but persons both younger and older wanted to be a part of the program, and we didn't want to turn anyone away. So CLASS is open to all in the community of Bethel and environs to become a better you and the best versions of themselves.
So my name is Karis Davidson and I am 17 years of age. The reason I signed because I need to gain experience. So as I've recently graduated from school, so this is an excellent program where the youths can learn different skills and to interact. It's an excellent program. I thought today was very successful, and too bad it's only for 1 year. So my favorite part of this session this morning is the human knot. It's a teamwork exercise, and I thought that it is a very important skill in the workforce. Working together with the co-workers, getting along to achieve a specific goal. Obviously, obtain experience to learn new things, to write a resume. It was our orientation day and it was very interactive, so definitely recommend.
to it. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing this evening, La?
I'm fine. I'm fine. And can't even start to talk about you. But just before I do that, I want to welcome everyone to the Tobago Youth Award. Everyone looked astonishing tonight.
Yes, I must say the folks
I
that would
love
have
it.
came in already. It looks so wonderful, and it's all
Yes.
about Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So, good evening again, everyone. I am your boy Snoopy, alongside a good friend.
Lala Lamar.
And we will be handling the red carpet hosting tonight. So as everyone comes in, we're making them feel like royalty, Hall of Fame style.
Yes.
Do some quick interviews, talk about everything.
Yeah.
All right. So
And if you recognize, the red carpet is down. So I want you to take a stroll. You take any first stroll because you is the man of the night.
listen, Jim, so here
I'm not telling dreams.
I'll take your hand.
Oh my.
Right, and we're gonna walk.
Together?
Yeah, we're gonna
All
walk
right.
the red carpet together tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, nice. So, how you feeling this evening?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm a star myself.
Feeling like you belong in the Hall of Fame?
Of course, I
That's-
feel like I'm the star amongst the stars.
That's what we're talking about.
All right.
Nice.
So I want to talk to some people tonight. I want to find out, what they are nominated for, and admire the youths,
Yes.
just like ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So we're talking to them.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is presented by Division of Community Development, Youth Development, and Sports.
Yes, and a little later on we're gonna talk about the sponsors. We're gonna talk about a lot of things, and then we're gonna go inside taking the show. Then we have a nice
I
little
find
cocktail or
you're holding my hand a little too much.
nah. This is the confidence booster here.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm saying,
I see.
yeah, we have to compliment one another.
Indeed.
Yes, you look wonderful tonight. What are you wearing tonight?
A matter of fact, my designer is right here, and I'm gonna bring her in.
Gonna bring her in?
Yes, I'm gonna bring in my designer one time. Yes.
Yes, that's your designer.
Yes, she was like, you know what, La, I'm gonna give you something within just a day or two.
Really?
Yes. So, Miss, this is my designer.
Good evening.
And she's your designer too, right?
Good
So can you
evening.
tell them, because you are not a stranger to the Youth Award, and you're still representing, the older you get, the more youthful you look. I must say, do you, Kishan, you agree?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She had the fountain at you tonight, but we'll talk about that in our time.
So tell us tonight, your first interview, tell us, how do you feel always representing the youth, standing in solidarity of the youth of Tobago?
Well, it's a pleasure, to be very honest, because every time I try to do something different, it's like I am seeing the young people trying to take pattern, trying to follow. And then I have persons who are older than me, like Bree, who I would take pattern from. So it's just like a chain reaction. Yeah?
But I want to say, I'm saying this publicly, thank you so much for always putting me out there looking astonishing. Yes. And we have Bree right at the side of me. Bree, I'm just asking you to give us a 360 today. You look so natural. You look so beautiful. So take a 360 in front of the camera now. All right. Hello, Hall of Fame. Yes, Hollywood chic. And that is what we're talking about. Kishan,
Big up, Bree.
I find you speechless.
Yeah, and it's very hard to get me speeches, Yeah, big up, Bree. One time, two time, Hope you have yourself a wonderful night.
Do enjoy the show, all right?
Do enjoy the show.
All right, guys, it's all about the Tobago Youth Award ceremony.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
So we already have.
Hollywood chic.
Yeah, we already have some Hall of Famers, and we have some more coming in a
Yeah,
while.
I'm waiting patiently.
Patiently. Waiting on the folks to come strut their stuff.
Hello.
Good
You
evening.
look
good
beautiful
evening.
tonight.
Good evening. All right.
Stroll down the red carpet, my dearie.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Allison. I'm fine. How you doing? How you doing? This is who I think it is? All right. How are you doing this evening?
I'm great.
It's a pleasure to be here. What are you looking forward to the most this evening?
Good
Just
night.
getting the youth award. Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to this afternoon.
You seem a little bit nervous. I see you shaking. Don't worry about it.
Yes, yes.
Nice. We're having a wonderful time this evening, yes?
Yes, indeed.
So big shout outs to Speyside and the team. And you will have a wonderful evening tonight. You're welcome.
East recognized there. The East must be recognized. We have Roxborough, we have Goodwood, and we have Speyside. So I hope we are recognized tonight because we have wonderful students there.
All right, thank you. And all the best to you guys. All right.
And with me, I have the young businessman. I'm talking Joshua Kwashi, so handsome, representing our theme for tonight. You say you're in the category, you're nominated rather, in the category of young businessman. What type of business are you into?
Baking porn, yeah, baking stuff, yeah.
You could bake good porn. So you're a true Tobagonian. So you just put your hand in it with cassava. Well, I hope that you win your category tonight and continue to do the good work, all right? Don't stop, you know. That's my word of advice for you tonight. Don't stop. All right? Do have a wonderful night.
So, as we await, some more nominees coming in this evening, I have the wonderful,
The beautiful,
talented Kimmy Potts. How are you doing this evening?
I'm good, I'm great.
And who you have with you? All the work? No. This is not about Kimmy. We're bringing in you guys, yes. So tell us about these lovely young ones you have with you here this evening, Kimmy.
So this is my Levi Alfred, and this is his, hi.
All right.
This is my unofficial son and my unofficial daughter. Yeah.
So we're here as nominees, or we just here to attend to have a wonderful time tonight?
So the good thing tonight is that both Melinda and I were nominated in the same category, which is performing arts. And I brought Levi as my date because I think he needs to see, these kind of events from early. Yes.
And how are you feeling tonight?
I'm ready to see Kimmy win. So, I'm excited. I'm ready to pull out my phone and record that moment.
All right, nice. So
I am ready to see Melinda win as well. So maybe we both might win. Me too.
So you will have a wonderful night?
I will.
All right, and thank you all.
I just want to say that Lala and yourself, you all look really nice tonight on this carpet.
Kimmy, can I tell you, we take pattern from you. Go ahead, enjoy the rest of your night, darling.
Levi, just pull to the side, fix the laces. It's Hall of Fame, fix the laces, make sure everything's straight. All right? All right, so to the
Hollywood
folks.
chic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We outside, we at the Show Park Complex.
Glams, fashion, trendy. Cameraman, could you give my co-host a 360 or head to toe, please?
We have.
No,
before
we
it's
don't
not
have
about
any.
us. We have. Come on, you all don't be shy, Lala. Let's pull to the side and let's admire these two lovely youth. All right, complimenting one another, of course.
Indeed.
All right, you're showing us how we're supposed to do it. I love it. So you guys here tonight, you all are nominated as well?
Yes, I'm nominated. Yes. I think it's entrepreneurship. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you do now.
Well, I have a little tea bag business. So I make local tea bags. So I just pick the bush in from a yard and I dry it and I package it.
And tell us the name of the business.
CTs.
So we can look for you on all social media platforms, CTs.
You could look, it's Carissa Gordon. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Gordon. I hope you have yourself a wonderful night tonight. We look forward to seeing you later on. Might come back for our next interview, you never know. All right, enjoy your night, darling.
All right, with me, I have these two beautiful young ladies. Friend, are you coming? I'm sure you are. So I have these beautiful young ladies who I'm going to allow to introduce themselves.
I am Crystal Walker. And I'm Shibiki Vivos.
And you all are here to support a friend, the family, A colleague?
Student of ours.
Student of you all. And why you think we should pick him to be, the winner tonight?
Well, this student is very well spoken, a very kind young man. He's very active at school. Those are just a few things.
All right, so can I ask you the student's name, or the nominee name rather?
Certainly, Joshua Potts.
Joshua Potts. So you've heard it for yourself. We're saying that we're supposed to vote for Joshua Potts, all right? So Joshua Potts, I wish you all the best. If you're not just here yet, hope that you get here safely and do enjoy the show, all right? All right, have a good one.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I like what I see.
I love what I'm seeing right so far.
Yeah.
Everyone is looking so dashing. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to it. How are you doing? You good? What are you wearing tonight? Talk to us a little bit about the design, about everything. What's going on tonight?
Simple chinos and a shirt. Just keep it simple.
Keep it simple, keep it classy.
Yeah.
So we're here tonight, attending, nominated.
Nominated, RSS Phoenix Youth and Sports Club.
Tell us a little bit about what you do for the youth club.
We are coaches in the youth club. Also, I'm the president of the club. We won the national championship for athletics in 2022. So we just here being nominated as the most improved group.
Well, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you tonight, and all the best. Yeah, blessings, man. La.
Talk to me. I have to look at the outfit, so forgive me if you see me gazing a bit. Talk to me.
I find I should be nominated too.
I find I should be. You don't think that we should be nominated as well?
We should be nominated as well.
I think we should be nominated.
No, I mean,
in what category though? Sell dreams?
Selling dreams. We're looking for.
Once
all
again,
the
we want
nominees.
to welcome all of you to Tobago's Youth Award. Tobago Youth Award. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
We on the red carpet.
Hollywood chic.
Hollywood chic.
Yes.
All right. That is wonderful, young ladies.
Good
Good evening.
night.
How are you doing this evening? I am better as I'm seeing you right now. I am Keyshawn Wilson, but everybody just call me Snoopy. And you are?
Ophelia Caldera,
Ophelia Caldera. And you're here tonight in what capacity?
youth officer. Associated with the Youth Affairs Division.
So you're looking forward to seeing what the youth have to offer?
I know what the youth have to offer.
I know. Wait, mama, please. I don't like that. Why do it matter?
I'm looking forward.
Yes, we're looking forward to what the youth have to offer because, I love this initiative, give the youth that's coming up a lot to look forward to and to stay, we would say, along the right path and try to emulate and even make better, yes?
That's right, and encourage the young ones to follow, as you say.
Right, so thank you very much.
See you on the main stage.
In any capacity there. Once they call me, I come in. All right? So, yeah, so you have yourself a nice night. Yeah? Right, nice.
Those ladies were into
you. Yeah. Put me in my place there. Kind of shake
we
up.
have so many things that's happening tonight. Besides just the Youth Awards, we have so many things to complement our theme. We have the 360 camera. We have so many people. We have the red carpet. We can't forget the red carpet, which is like, the bomb.
Yeah.
And we have everybody walking in glitz and glamours and fab.
See, everyone should feel like a star tonight. From the time you walk in, you have your photos taken, 360 camera, nice little sparks in the background, the backdrop of the star, and then, you walk the red carpet, you have a wonderful interview with the famous Lala Lamar. All right? And
it's so done,
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It's Tobago Youth Awards, Hall of Fame. You can't be in the Hall of Fame without the Hall of Famers.
How do you feel as a youth yourself? And you are also, I want to call you a silent mentor because a lot of youths look up to you.
Yes.
How do you feel? What in words of encouragement?
When you say look up to me?
Meaning like, of course, they look at the things that you do in terms of being an MC.
So
and other things
So
as well.
easy. So you just interviewing me.
Yes, I can.
But,
You remember next year's your year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. I feel proud. I would have had the opportunity to speak to a couple youth over the years who would have shown interest not just in music and radio and that kind of stuff, but in anything that they want to put their mind to, and have little advice for them. Put your best foot forward. I see Miss Felix.
I seen a lot of people walking in.
Miss Felix coming. How are you doing?
How are you?
I am fine.
You're
It's
fine.
lovely to see
We
you.
come to
Oh, it is good to be here this evening.
support.
Actually.
How are you feeling? We here as a nominee. We just here to attend and have a time.
I mean, I am a nominee, and I'm a bit, a little nervous. It's one of a little bit. I mean, for me, it's like, really, Chanel, are you nervous? But I am. I've never attended one of the youth awards in Tobago. I've never been nominated before, but I must say that within the last 3 years, it has been one of my most impactful periods of my life in regards to the things that I have been able to do, the things that I have been able to accomplish, and the impact that I have been able to have on my fellow young persons making journeys outside of Trinidad and Tobago and having my voice heard in a lot of different spaces, whether it be political or social, or just to encourage other young persons that it doesn't really matter where you began, but it is the mentality that you carry on with, and having the confidence to understand that it really doesn't take a particular background to be successful, but the mindset that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I'm hoping that that follows through this evening, and it ends up in an award.
All right, thank you very much. Some very strong words coming out from you, Chanel. I wish you all the best.
Yes, and it's always a pleasure to see you.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, enjoy the rest of the night.
We
All
have
right.
here, we are not going to stop. We have the phenomenal, I call this lady the phenomenal, Miss Assemblyman Zarisha Hackett.
Yes.
Hi, it's indeed a pleasure to meet you. How are you tonight?
Nice to meet you. Listen, it's the fastest I've ever gotten ready, ever. I was doing an exam and then I was like, oh my God, can I make it? But I couldn't miss it.
No, you
Anything
can't.
to do with the youth, definitely front and center.
Yes.
And I want to say, I'm not going to keep you long because I know that you want to go and get seated. We want to thank you so much for having such a great impact within our youth in Tobago. Continue to do the great, phenomenal work. And
There's so much more work to do with youth, but it has always been my passion. So, I've been a teacher since 19 years old, So this is a calling, definitely, and I am elated to be here. Very excited to cheer on our young persons who are going to be receiving awards. In 2016, I received a Youth Mentor Award, and so it brings me back to that place of the importance of actually setting that foundation and being an exemplar for young persons in Tobago, Trinidad and Tobago, and globally as a whole. So I'm looking forward to tonight's.
continue to do the great work. And thank you so much for being here. You look phenomenal. Can I get a 360? I'm asking for 360 on the red carpet. I do apologize. Give us a 360. Go all the way around. Oh my gosh. Hall of Fame. And that's what we're talking about in Tobago's Youth Award 2023. Thank you so much.
Got this dress from Alicia Roberts Patterson. We call her Lisi. So she gave this dress to me tonight.
Thank you.
Tonight, like a half an hour ago.
All right. Take care.
Big up to the local designers as well. Yeah. Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, boy.
Hall of Fame. Tonight we say
We have so many guests walking in at this time. Good
we say
night to
stars
you.
among stars. Good evening. All right. Right. So La, how we feeling tonight?
Again, I tell you, I'm feeling good. A matter of
Feeling
fact,
great.
no, I ain't feeling great yet. I'll tell you, when I'm feeling great, don't rush me.
All right. My apologies.
Don't rush me.
My apologies for rushing.
At this time, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good because young people are happy to be in our midst. Young people are happy to be celebrated. And most importantly, young people is being admired for what it is they do.
Yes.
So I feel good seeing
Yes,
that.
yes,
Whether
yes,
you come
yes.
from primary school, you come from secondary school, or you just came out of school, you're doing something, and that is what is most important for our future.
All
We
right.
have some young people walking now.
Yes,
So
we have some.
I'll give you the
beautiful
opportunity
young
to
ladies
take
here.
over.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How you guys doing this evening? All right, and you all here as nominees or attendees?
Okay, So I'm the nominee, and this is my guest, my friend.
So now, what category are you nominated in?
So far, the only thing that I saw was the People's Choice, and that is it. That's all I know about.
So how you feel? You feeling confident that you could take the People's Choice away tonight?
Honestly, when I went to Facebook and they posted the pictures, I saw a lot of the contestants. They had more votes, and so I was like, oh my gosh. I ain't going to win this at all. But then eventually, I calmed my nerves and I was like, you don't win everything, but you have to be grateful for the opportunity that you are getting. Yes.
All right, so I wish you all the best. All right, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful night this evening. All right. Hi, how you all doing? So we're looking for the nominees tonight. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine.
All right, and name? Keely's?
Cebu.
And you're nominated in what category tonight?
Performing arts.
Performing arts. All right, so I wish you all the best tonight. All right, so you go on and have yourself a wonderful show this evening. All right, so we're getting ready to where my co-host? What's going on? Right, so we're getting ready to head on inside Asima Bridge and GMB passing through. Big up to GMB, but the show is about to start. Right, so we're putting a wrap on the red carpet for now.
For now.
For now?
Yeah.
All right, we hope you all have yourself a wonderful evening. Congrats to all the nominees. All the best to all the folks who would have been nominated. And we're going to go inside and take in the show.
Taking the show, of course.
Thank you for bringing us together to recognize the hard work and dedication of this year's Tobago Youth Award recipients. As we honor each name, help us to remember all glory belongs to you. Thank you for the friends and family who came to support and encourage these individuals. All this, in your mercies we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to introduce our host for the Tobago Youth Awards. Please join me as we welcome on stage the lovely Davia Chambers and the man himself, Jomani Joby Cox.
Chief Secretary, Tobago, Honorable Fali Augustine and Mrs. Takiana Ned Augustine. Minister of Youth Development, Honorable Foster Cummings. Chief Administrator, Ms. Ethelyn John and other administrators. Secretary of the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Assemblyman Terrence Baines and other secretaries. Assistant Secretaries of the Tobago House of Assembly. Specially invited guests. Nominees, members of staff of the division, online viewers, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Hold on. We're just jumping into the show just like that, Davia.
Just like that. I'm one of your hosts for this evening's Tobago Youth Awards ceremony, Davia Chambers.
Okay, well, I'm your another host, Jumani Cox, and it's Hollywood, It's Hollywood chic kind of business, Davia. We can't rush into the thing just so it's about Hollywood. We are in the Hall of Fame.
But Jumani, you know Hollywood chic is just the dress code?
Oh, so that's how you deck out. So show the people and them your dress now, please.
You want me to take the red carpet?
Yes, of course. Nice, lovely. Well, I will take the opportunity to walk in the Hall of Fame as well. I don't think I have that stride, but I will try. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, of course, it's all about recognizing youth, celebrating youth this evening at the Shore Park Complex. And indeed, today is the best day in the year as we recognize youth in Tobago, Davia.
But the real Hall of Famers, ladies and gentlemen, are our nominees for the Tobago Youth Awards 2023. So nominees, I want you to proudly give yourselves a pat on your shoulders for the phenomenal jobs you've been doing in your various sectors.
Of course, and it encourages our youth to excel while motivating other young people to develop to their fullest potentials.
Specially invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we want to hear a lusty round of applause for all of the nominees of the Tobago Youth Awards 2023. Of course, this awards ceremony gives recognition to outstanding achievements in entrepreneurship, performing arts, agriculture, media, health and wellness, youth service, if only to name a few.
It also honors youth leaders, mentors, and effective youth programs.
So at this time, as we begin the Tobago Youth Awards Ceremony 2023, we ask you to pay attention to the screen for the Department of Youth Affairs achievements in a video format.
Hi, I'm Laverne Simon, the youth officer attached to the Bethel community, and this evening we're at the Bethel Youth Development Center for CLASS. And CLASS is an acronym for Cultural Ladies Achieve Sophistication and Success. Now we've realized that Bethel is an at-risk community, and we wanted young ladies in this community to build self-confidence, to learn basic social skills, and to become the best version of themselves. So we came up with class to be able to train them on a 6 to 8 week period, where we will have them on Saturdays. We'll engage them on Saturdays. We don't want to take them too long, but from 2 to 5 each Saturday on different areas. We have areas such as ballroom dancing, dining etiquette, financial literacy. When we get into October, that's Breast Cancer Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we want to have a special session named Your Breast and You, where we'll teach them how to do self-breast examinations and stuff like that. Class in itself is a range of different programs just to help these young ladies with their overall holistic development. At first we had it at 16 to 25, but persons both younger and older wanted to be a part of the program, and we didn't want to turn anyone away. So class is open to all in the community of Bethel and environs to become a better you and the best versions of themselves.
Karis Davidson, and I am 17 years of age. The reason I signed because I need to gain experience. So as I've recently graduated from school, so this is an excellent program where the youths can learn different skills and to interact. It's an excellent program. I thought today was very successful, and too bad it's only for 1 year. So my favorite part of this session this morning is the human nut. It's a teamwork exercise, and I thought that it is a very important skill in the workforce. Working together with the co-workers, getting along to achieve a specific goal. Obviously, obtain experience to learn new things, to write a resume. It was our orientation day and it was very interactive, so definitely recommend.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we'll get the ball rolling and now invite to do her welcome remarks the administrator in the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Ms. Shelley Trim. Please welcome her.
Good evening. Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly, Assemblyman Farley Chavez Augustine, Minister of Youth Development and National Service, the Honorable Foster Cummings, Secretary of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Assemblyman Terence Baines, other secretaries of the Tobago House of Assembly, Assemblyman Wayne Clark, Assistant Secretary with responsibility for Youth Development and Sport. Other distinguished members of the Tobago House of Assembly, the Chief Administrator, Ms. Ethelyn John, other administrators of the Tobago House of Assembly, members of staff of the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, the amazing nominees in each category, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Allow me to simply bask in this moment as I assume the mantle of leadership in the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport. This is my very first Tobago Youth Awards of this very dynamic division, and it is truly a special occasion. As I look around at the faces present here this evening, I'm reminded of just how blessed we are in Tobago. We are blessed in terms of our natural resources and indeed also our human resources. Specifically in this instance, our promising young persons. The abundance of pure talent, potential, discipline, and ambition on display here tonight is a good indicator that initiatives such as those championed by the Department of Youth Development must and should continue. Programs such as CLASS, World of Work, the Tobago Youth Assembly, Youth Can Cook, and many others serve as platforms to empower, inspire, and equip our youth to become extraordinary citizens. The strategic approach to accomplishing this takes into consideration the fact that holistic development is the cornerstone of an advanced society. This is why emphasis is being placed not only on academia, but also on the development of vocational as well as social skills, entrepreneurship, practical knowledge, and even civil service. Further, the Tobago Youth Awards is not only an event, but it's also an opportunity to shine a light on the successes of our young people in their respective areas. To our nominees here this evening, your achievements deserve to be applauded, and I must offer hearty congratulations to you all. While we cannot give every single one of you an award, though we would have liked to, you are all indeed winners. You have made your families and your communities very proud. That alone is worthy of celebration. But as you celebrate, be also aware that the challenge now exists to take those accomplishments even further, shattering the glass ceilings as you go. To our winners, this is your night. The culmination of hard work, determination, and patience. Savor the spoils of your victory, but do not rest on your laurels. Use this moment as you get to the next level. Dream bigger, aim higher. The only limits that exist are those that you place upon yourselves. I also want to take this opportunity to commend the Department of Youth Development for its tireless work in the service of youth and offer hearty congratulations to the organizing team that worked around the clock to ensure that this event became a success. The work of the department does not go unnoticed, and I pledge my full support as their crucial work continues. As all of you continue to soar to new heights, the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport stands ready to support you through thoughtfully designed programs, projects, and other resources. Together, we can strive to create impact and promote holistic development, holistic advancement of every young person on this great little island. Let me speak directly now to the youths that are looking on via the live and the eventual rebroadcast. May you be inspired, may you be motivated, and may you also strive to be the very best that you can be. This world is in need of something that only you can provide. It's time to rise to the occasion. I thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shelley Trim, Administrator in the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, for your warm welcome. Now, there are 14 categories of awards this evening. The awardees are being recognized for outstanding work done during the period 2021 to 2022. We now get into our first set of presentation of awards. I invite Youth Program Coordinator at the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Julian Skeet, to kindly assist us. Our first category, education. Our nominees are
Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, this is the first time that there's two categories. Of course, ages 10 to 35 would be broken into ages 10 to 17 and ages 18 to 35. Of course, this is the first time the division is embarking in this range. I mean, when you look at the categories, Davia, I mean, it's always important to acknowledge, recognize the youth, and also it would assist in inspiration, inspiring the other ones who would be saying, hey, if this person can receive an award, why can't I? And it's all about Hollywood chic too, so you know it's a different kind of flavor in the Shaw Park complex this evening, of course.
Definitely. So now we ask that you pay attention to the screens as we tell you our nominees in the first category of the Tobago Youth Awards 2023, Education.
Janae Campbell has always shown academic prowess. In the 2014 SCA examinations, she was the 6th top performer in Tobago. Janae wrote 10 subjects at the CSEC level. 8 were grade 1s. Altruism is an integral part of Janae's life. While serving as president of the Youth in Action Group of the Roxborough SDA Church, executed a project offering free classes in mathematics to the young people of a community who were due to write CSEC examinations. She's now pursuing a Bachelor of Medicine and a Surgery degree at the University of the West Indies.
And our winner in the 18 to 35 category is
Janae Campbell has always shown
Janae
academic
Campbell.
prowess. In the 2019 SCA examinations, she was the 6th top performer in Tobago. Janae wrote 10 subjects at the CSEC level. 8 were grade 1s. Altruism is an integral part of Janae's life. While serving as president of the Youth in Action Group of the Roxborough SDA Church, executed a project offering free classes in mathematics to the young people of a community who were due to write CSEC examinations. She's now pursuing a Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery degree at the University of the West Indies.
Congratulations, Janae. And our winner in the 10 to 17 category is
12-year-old Jolie St. John has been excelling since preschool. She was valedictorian of the 2014 class at Kayla's Kids Academy. She was the recipient of outstanding academic awards in the categories of mathematics, spelling, and reading. At the age of 9, Jolie was able to start and manage her haircare business, Gem Concepts Fruity Roots. In SCA 2019, Jolie was Tobago's top performer whilst placing 34th nationally. She uses Jeremiah 29:11 as a fuel to keep striving for excellence as she positively impacts all those around her.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our winner in the 10 to 17 category of education. We can keep the round of applause going. Thank you. Congratulations, Jolie. Our next category, health and wellness. Our nominees are Ndubisi Hall, Hannah Rose Alfred, and Ari Benjamin. Our winner is
Hannah Rose Alfred began her health and wellness pursuit in 2017. She discovered that most physical health conditions were related to what we consumed, and that most of us were misguided about what constitutes a healthy diet. So she began her quest for knowledge and shared her journey via social media. She has become an inspiration for many with her daily yoga, meditation, and healthy eating posts, motivating several of her followers to reach out to her for help. In January 2022, Hannah co-founded Solar Organics, a popular all-natural juice bar in Crown Point.
Congratulations, Hannah Rose. Thank you, Mr. Skeets.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting for the category Entrepreneurship, please welcome FCB Branch Manager Tanil Harilal. Ladies and gentlemen, in the category Entrepreneurship, the nominees are as follows. Daniel Smith, Anelia Davis, Abeni Taylor. And the winner is Daniel Smith. Congratulations.
Danielle Smith started doing professional makeup at 24, going house to house to meet her clients. In 2019, Danielle launched her first cosmetic line, Tobago by Jazz Artistry. Within 5 hours of launching her brand, she was sold out. She has since made the distinction between her makeup services, Jazz Artistry, and her makeup line, Tobago Cosmetics Limited. All of her collections promote some aspect of our culture, and her customer base spans as far as Canada and New York. She educates through her brand because, according to her, a pamphlet is not the only way to reach potential visitors.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Smith is not with us this evening, but let me just give her a round of applause once more. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, in the 10 to 17 category, the winner is Kai Lewis.
15-year-old Kai Lewis is the proud owner of Kai Essential Cosmetics, an online-based enterprise which was launched on her 13th birthday, November 4th, 2021, during the COVID-19 pandemic. Kai's mother, a certified makeup artist and entrepreneur, is her role model. As such, Kai wanted to follow in her mom's footsteps. Her luxurious rosewater moisturizing facial mist and her witch hazel rose hydrating toner. As a teen entrepreneur, Kai has also been able to mentor and motivate other young, aspiring entrepreneurs to work towards achieving their goals.
Nice. So I'd like to ask Ms. Ariel to remain with us as we present nominees for the performing arts. Ladies and gentlemen, in the category performing arts, the nominees are as follows. Omari Orr, Kimmy Potts, John Chapman. Yes, a round of applause for our nominees. Remember, we are in the Hall of Fame this evening. And the winner in the category Performing Arts, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Kimmy Potts.
For more than 2 decades, Kimmy Potts has exemplified excellence as a performer. The 2009 Miss Heritage Personality winner capitalized on her first prize, a scholarship from First Citizens Bank to pursue and complete a Bachelor of Arts degree in dance and dance education. Kimmy Potts is also involved in events management, choreography, marketing, and more. She has demonstrated a clear ability to adjust and utilize available and appropriate technology to showcase talent while still engaging in education and advocacy and maintaining authenticity and excellence.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and in the 10 to 17 category, in the performing arts category, of course, Ayoma Shaw George. Congratulations.
Ayoma started singing professionally at 9 years old and composed her first song entitled Goodbye in memory of her late grandfather at 11 years old. She has recorded 20 songs to date and has achieved great success in her musical career. She's a certified Toastmasters International Public Speaking graduate. She participated in the Caribbean Film Workshop and Republic Bank and Cariri's Coding Workshop. Ayuma was a participant of The Girl Be Heard, a program sponsored by the U.S. Embassy. She was a finalist of the Tobago Local Talent Blast competition in 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ayuma Shaw George. Congratulations. I want to thank you very much, FCB Branch Manager, Miss Harilal. Lovely.
I now call on Miss Ophelia Caldera, Youth Officer 3, to kindly join us for the next 2 presentations. Our next category, agriculture. Our nominees are, in the 18 to 35 category, Venus Orr and Onik Guy. Our winners are
And it's a tie. Onik Guy and Venus Orr are our winners in the agriculture category.
Onik Guy
Congratulations.
has always had a love for agriculture and planting. He got the inspiration from his father, who is a large-scale lettuce farmer, and decided to follow in his footsteps. When he was in Form 3, his father gave him his own bed and some lettuce seedlings and told him to earn an income. That was the beginning of it all. After high school, Onik went on to study culinary arts at THDI. His love for culinary arts partnered well with his love for agriculture, as he believes that you must grow what you eat.
congratulations to all winners. They're absent. One of our winners is making her way on stage.
Yes.
Can we have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen?
Venus Orr. Congratulations, Venus Orr, and of course, Onik Guy.
Our nominees in the 10 to 17 category are Danae Roger and Dante Bastaldo. Our winners are a tie yet again, both Danae Roger and Dante Bastaldo.
Dante Bastaldo has had a passion for animals and agriculture from the tender age of 7. In his formative years, he expressed his love for animals as he usually tried to pet and catch every animal in sight, and as such, his mother purchased 3 rabbits for him. And that was the beginning of Dante's farm. In 2022, Dante decided to rear chickens and is now the proud owner of Dante's Farm Limited Fresh Homegrown Whole Chicken and Dante's Farm Limited Fresh Homegrown Chicken Cut-Ups. He has since sold over 200 chickens. 16-year-old Dante has no intentions of slowing down.
Proud mommy in the audience. Congratulations to our awardees. Ms. Caldera, you'll remain on stage to assist us for the next category, that's Youth Service. Our nominees in the 18 to 35 category, Jasha Digans, Lazon Paul, and Omari Douglas. Our winner is
Lazon Paul.
Lazon Paul is an outstanding young woman who has taken on the role of single mother, entrepreneur, and founder of the Zion Youth Association. A plumber by trade, Lazon is the owner of Lazon's Plumbing Services. Through her NGO, Zion Youth Association, Lazon has made a big difference in the community of Bell Garden because of her innovative ways of bringing persons together with initiatives such as the Bin Building Project, celebrations for Olympian Dwight St-Hilaire, community parang, Easter parades, and more. She has had her fair share of challenges, but always persevere.
Congratulations, Lazon. Our nominees in the 10 to 17 category, J.L. Morgan, Adriel Wheeler, and Joshel Dan. Our winner
is Adriel Wheeler.
17-year-old Adriel Wheeler is a proud founder of both the Wheelers Charity Fund and the Youth Transcending Boundaries Youth Organization. At just 10 years old, he established the Adriel Wheelers Charity Foundation, geared towards providing the less fortunate with what they cannot afford. Youth Transcending Boundaries, this NGO's motto is breaking barriers, building tomorrow. He chose this motto as a life slogan to inspire other young people that though life may present its challenges, it's important that those challenges be surmounted. Adriel has impacted many lives.
Congratulations, Adriel, and thank you so much, Miss Caldera.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying the show. Let's give a general round of applause for all our nominees and, of course, our winners thus far. Now, I know we are in the Hall of Fame. We are at the Shaw Park Complex, and you all are all looking beautiful in your Hollywood chic. I had to Google the dress code just to find out what in particular is Hollywood chic. But what I didn't have to Google is if this division was providing entertainment. And what is happening right about now, we're going to be blessed with a beautiful musical piece from Ricardo Seals. Please welcome Ricardo Seals with a musical item.
Let's hear it again, ladies and gentlemen. Another energetic round of applause for Tobago's very own Ricardo Seals.
Indeed, the engine room. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, right about now, I would like to invite on stage the administrator in the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Miss Shelley Trim. And right about now, we're going to present the nominees in the category Youth Leader. And the nominees are Brittany Romero, Talisha Tony, and Omari Douglas. And the winner in the Youth Leader category, age 18 to 35, goes to Omari Douglas.
27-year-old Omari Douglas of Mount St. George has always been an activist of social justice. His youth development service started back in 2008 at age 12, when he became the secretary of the Mesopotamia Youth Alive. In 2015, he became the youngest ever captain of Hope Pangroover's Steel Orchestra. Holding a Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice with Sociology has positioned Omari to become Vice President of the Mount St. George Police Youth Club. Some of the successful and ongoing initiatives include Youth Nutritional Awareness and Wellness Camp at the Mount St. George Primary School.
Congratulations, Omari Douglas. And sticking with Youth Leader, in the age group 10 to 17, the winner is Adriel Wheeler.
Adriel Wheeler is a 17-year-old youth activist. At age 10, Adriel established the Adriel Wheelers Charity Foundation, geared towards providing less fortunate individuals and families with necessary items and opportunities they cannot afford. Through this non-profit organization, Adriel Wheeler has assisted many people. At Speyside High School, Adriel served on the Student Council as PRO, Vice President, Acting President, and Advisor. His experiences propelled him into later becoming the youngest youth assemblyman for Palatoville Lansome Speyside in the Tobago Youth Assembly.
Congratulations, Adriel Wheeler. That's 2 awards for the night. Congratulations, Adriel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the category Media, the nominees are Luke James Trim, Janae Campbell, Caricia Douglas. The winner in the category Media, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Luke James Trim.
From as early as 9 years old, Luke had a passion for media. He was always the first person to volunteer himself to do on-camera interviews on Tobago Channel 5 and even used investigative journalism approaches to uncover stories when he was left in charge as class prefect in primary school. As a student at Signal Hills Secondary School, Luke assisted his teacher, Mrs. Patrice Caruth Jack, as a social media coordinator in numerous media projects. He was the videographer and project coordinator and was instrumental in completing outstanding videos which earned more than 5,000 views.
The next category of awards, Youth Triumph. Our nominees are Gail Ann Marcel, Malik Young, Shondell Felix, Thea Toppin, Lazon Paul, Caricia Douglas, and Nikosi Phillips. The winner is Nikosi Phillips.
Growing up as a child proved challenging for Nikosi Phillips, who was born with deformed legs. Nikosi couldn't walk. Although there were some improvements to Nikosi's condition, after about 10 surgical procedures, Nikosi remained wheelchair-bound with steel in both legs. He was bullied at school because of his inability to operate as a normal child. But Nikosi had a passion for community work. Nikosi served as PRO of the Buku Village Council, formed an NGO, and has a political party, Unity of the People. Nikosi serves children and adults through charity work.
Nikosi isn't here with us, but of course we congratulate him in his absence. And now we award the Youth Mentor. This category is for persons aged 36 and over. Our nominees are Sean Benoit, Downey Marcel, and Sonia Whitlock. Our winner is Downey Marcel.
39-year-old Downey Marcel is the founder, president, and head coach of the Ball Blasters Youth Academy from 2018 to present. He is a mentor, father figure, confidant, and friend to many. Though stern at times, he does have a loving side to him. He motivates members of his academy to be the best version of themselves and to stand up for what is right. Downey truly believes in the marriage between sports and academics and encourages each member to strike that balance. Downey's contribution has impacted all spheres of life.
Thank you, Ms. Trim, Administrator in the Division of Community Development, Youth Development, and Sport for your assistance.
Ladies and gentlemen, right about now, I would like to invite on the stage to present a special award. Assemblyman Terrence Baines, Secretary at the Division of Community Development, Youth Development, and Sport. Please welcome him. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, of course, this special award is for mental health awareness. Of course, we know how important that is. And of course, I want to thank Mr. Baines for coming up to present this award. There seemed to be a little mishap, unfortunately, but of course we'll get that sorted out.
So in the meantime, while we wait for the Mental Health Awareness Award to be sorted, we move on to the most effective youth program or projects. Our nominees: Mason Hall Police Youth Club, Charlottesville Police Youth Club, Charlottesville Police Youth Club, the Entrepreneurship Hub. Our winner is the Charlottesville Police Youth Club.
Beach and Teach My Body, My Responsibility was held on Saturday, 11th June 2022. The objective of the project was to sensitize children ages 4 to 10 years about their private parts, inappropriate touching, sexual grooming, safe circle of persons to talk to in the event of an incident, and why secrets should not be kept. They were taught safe and unsafe touch, who can touch them on these body parts, and when it can become unsafe. They were also taught about whom they can have a conversation with if someone touches them inappropriately, and encouraged open communication between parents and their children.
Our next award, the Most Improved Youth Organization. The nominees: Charlottesville Police Youth Club, Rising Superstars Phoenix, and Ball Blasters Academy. Our winner, ladies and gentlemen, Ball Blasters Academy.
Ball Blasters Youth Academy is a youth sporting organization with activities established to develop motivate, and propel youth on a successful and positive path. The Football Academy is not only focused on developing successful sportsmen and women, they also strive for holistic development. The club has seen a notable increase in its membership post-COVID-19. The Academy embarked on a skills training program for young people ages 16 to 25 years. Its reach has since expanded to now include all areas of Tobago, such as Goodwood, Palatuvere, and Crown Point.
And of course, we had our Chief Secretary of Tobago, Honorable Fali Augustine, presenting that award. We asked Honorable Augustine to remain for the most outstanding youth organization.
And the nominees are Rotaract Club of Tobago, Ball Blasters Academy, and Roxborough Police Youth Club.
The most outstanding youth organization, Ball Blasters Academy. Let's give them an
The Ball
energetic
Blasters
round
Academy
of applause,
embarked
ladies
on
and
a skills
gentlemen.
training program for young men and women between ages 16 to 25 years. This was important as many persons were quitting school because of the impact of COVID-19 and the shift to online learning. In this program, 4 skills were taught: barbering, nail technology, hair braiding, and photography. 23 persons graduated from the class and were certified in their respective fields.
Congratulations once again to Ball Blasters Academy, and we thank Chief Secretary Honorable Fali Augustine for assisting us with the presentation of those awards.
Yes, and right about now, I want to ask again Assemblyman Terence Baines, Secretary in the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, to return on stage to give his feature address and also to present the special award for mental health awareness.
Let's welcome him, ladies and gentlemen.
"34-year-old Delissa Rollocks of Rollocks Therapeutic Care provides a safe haven to her clients to address issues and treat them in a non-judgmental setting. In doing this, she has been sensitizing the public about the importance of mental health and exploring healthy coping mechanisms to manage life's issues. As a nonverbal form of therapy, Delissa uses the art materials to help her clients express thoughts and feelings that are difficult to communicate. Once expressed, persons will have a clearer understanding of themselves, thus allowing them to feel more in control.
Congratulations, Delissa Rollocks.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good evening. I am at a loss because this is my very first youth award, so I have no point of reference. Is it just me, or it's just very, very cathedral solemn in here tonight? And I'm not sure what is responsible for that, because this seems to be an event that should be celebratory. Nonetheless, we shall move on. Chief Secretary of Tobago, the Honorable Fali Chavez Augustine, we are very, very honored to have with us here the Minister of Youth Development and National Service, the Honorable Foster Cummins. We also want to recognize, of course, our administrator, Ms. Shelley Trim. We want to also recognize all the principals in the youth department, all our special invited guests, all the nominees and all the winners tonight. Good evening and welcome to this prestigious awards this evening. When I was told that I should be giving this address, I was also alerted that the dress code is Hollywood chic or chic. Is it chic or chic? Chic. In Bethel, we pronounce C-H-I-C, chic. However, I looked at it, and the first image that I was sent was a lady in a dress. So I wondered if there was some issue there, and whether or not, it was just a female thing. So then they sent me some other pictures. So I went into my wardrobe and I came up with my version of a Hollywood guy. And thank you. The principals of this function tonight told me that I do not have to be traditional. And I interpreted that to mean that I don't have to give a traditional speech and all that good stuff. So tonight I intend to do what I call a hybrid presentation. What that means really is that I will have a short oration and I will sing a song. Could I hear somebody say yes? Just over 2,000 years ago, a Jewish customs officer named Matthew recorded a parable in section 25, subsection 14 to 30 of his missives, with the central theme: use what you were given to the best of your ability. Now, for the benefit of those who may not be privy to Matthew's writings, this parable and all its details was just an illustration, a mental concoction just to teach one central truth. And as I thought about tonight, I felt that this parable was quite applicable to this situation. The parable teaches in its information, and I'm paraphrasing now, that a nobleman was about to go on a very long journey, and he called his servants and gave all of them talents. He gave one 5, he gave one 3, he gave one, and so on, all according to their ability. And he instructed them that the expectation was that they will engage in business, they will cause what he had given to them to expand and to blossom forth, to benefit them and their environment. And I want to say tonight that across this room, are persons young, old, and in between that also have been given gifts and talents. And the responsibility that we have is to use those gifts and talents to the best of our ability, to benefit ourselves and to touch those that are around us. May I suggest 3 pillars very quickly that can assist us in maximizing on those talents, those gifts and abilities that have been bestowed upon us. The first one, of course, is discovery. And from what we have seen here tonight, the persons that have won, that we do not want those that may not have won an award to feel as if they are less than. We want you to understand that you also have been given some gifts and abilities, and you must maximize on those gifts and abilities and never allow a situation like this to stop you from being the best that you can be. And after you have discovered and realized that you have some God-given gifts and God-given talents, your next challenge, your next area of responsibility will be to develop that challenge, develop those gifts rather, develop those abilities, develop those skills. We are so encouraged by what we have seen tonight, the young businessmen, the young entrepreneurs, and the different skill sets that have been awarded here tonight, and those that were nominated as well, and perhaps among us here, who may not even have been in this nomination process, have something that you can contribute to the betterment of mankind and yourself. I remember many years ago, I wanted to become a radio announcer. I had no training in that, but I just wanted to be a radio announcer. I spent a lot of time in school to one of the perhaps the most prestigious schools in Tobago, waste time and all of that stuff. But I had a desire, despite that, to be a radio announcer. And I decided, because I remembered one day in a biology class, perhaps in Form 3, we were talking in a group setting, and the teacher said, "Terrence Baines, you make all this noise to make up for the height that you didn't have." And I never forgot that. I have grown to realize that one of my gifts is the gift to talk. It is the gift of God. And so I decided that I would develop this gift. And I decided to look and to listen to those radio announcers on the various radio stations, the prominent ones in our country at the time, listening to Dave Elcock and listening to, you would be shocked, Billy Rees, the bad lad. Some of you too young to know who that is. But the point I'm making is that I decided that I would develop this craft that I have. Even if I did not have formal training, I did not allow that to stop me. One day, I went to the most, perhaps at that time, the most prominent radio station in Tobago. And they were having a conversation about one of the telecommunications company and what was happening and so on. And somebody asked me, they said, "Pastor, what do you think about this matter?" And as I gave my opinion, I was listening to myself, and I began to say, "But I'm sounding good. I'm sounding as if I know what I'm saying." And I walked through the door, then a voice said to me, "Did you not say that you want to become a radio announcer? Go back and speak to the man." And I remember going back and speaking to the manager, and he said to me, "Come Monday morning." And that was the beginning of 2.5 years of talk radio. The point I am making with that is that when you discover what your craft is, you have a responsibility to develop that craft, to sharpen, to make sure that you set your heart to being the best that you can and settle for nothing less. And after you would have discovered and developed of course, you then deliver to the world that is around you. I am so glad that I am alive at this particular time in the history of our country. I am so glad that I am attending a Youth Awards function to have a sense and to see what our future looks like with these young people that have received awards tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you, if you will, put your hands together for all the awardees tonight and for all the nominees. And being unconventional, as I said, it is a hybrid presentation. I wanted to leave these thoughts in closing in a song. Yes. It's a reggae song. Hold on. Hey. Negative people always walking around. The things they say can push you to the ground now. They look like friends but can be in disguise. With mortal men, you've got to be so wise. And stay away from negative people. 'Cause if you don't, my friend, they're surely gonna make you stumble. Stay away from negative people, or you will be prey like the animals in the jungle. Stay away from negative people. Stay away, I say, from them negative people. Hold on, if you want to keep your dreams secure, there are some things that you just got to ignore. People who say that this thing cannot be done, you must not play. From them you've got to run, yeah. Hear me say, and stay away from negative people. 'Cause if you don't, my friend, you're surely going to stumble. Stay away from all them negative people, or you will be prey like the animals in the jungle. Hold on. Stay away from negative people. Stay away, I say, from them negative people. Hold on. Last verse. When they come around, it's only them negative vibes. If you're not strong, your dreams, they will paralyze. Yeah. But you've got so much to offer this place. So get yourself in order and run this race. And stay away from negative
negative people. Cause if you don't, my friend, you're surely going to stumble. Stay away from all them negative people, or you will be prey like the animals them in the jungle. Oh Lord, stay away from negative people. Stay away, I say, from them negative people. Oh Lord, stay away. Stay away from them negative people. Stay away. Oh Lord. God bless you.
Thank you so very much for your feature remarks, Secretary Assemblyman Terrence Baines, and for sharing encouragement with our young people. Because when you discover what your craft is and you develop that craft, you really can become the best version of yourself. Also, thank you, Secretary, for your performance. Quite a fitting choice of song. Let's hear it again for Secretary Assemblyman Terrence Baines.
And I feel we should invite Assemblyman Terrence Baines and Chief Secretary, the Honorable Fali Augustine, to present tokens for the People's Choice Students Leadership Award.
We call the representative from Harmon's School of SDA, Joshua Potts. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's do much better than that.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the People's Choice Awards was introduced in 2013 as the only category that recognizes and caters solely to students based on requests by students, to have at least one category dedicated for them. And of course, let's welcome our first participant.
Now we invite from Scarborough Secondary School student leader Kaori Robley. As Kaori makes her way, we invite from Signal Hill Secondary School, Janae Brathwaite. All right, Signal Hill have a big pussy here.
Yeah, it looks so.
And from the Pentecostal Light and Life Foundation, Ayana Clark. We now invite Secretary of the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Assemblyman Terrence Baines, to present the first 4 students with their tokens of appreciation. Let's keep the round of applause going, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, early today, a voting link was distributed and posted on the social media page, and persons would have voted throughout the day, and actually voting ended a short while ago. So of course, after the presentation, we would be announcing the winner of the People's Choice Students Leadership Award.
Thank you, Secretary Baines.
And of course, now we invite the Secretary, the Chief Secretary, the Honorable Fali Augustine, to present the other tokens for the next 4 students. I would like to invite on stage, representing Roxborough Secondary School, Chelsea Moore. Davy, I wonder if they practice how to walk in this Hall of Fame this evening. I know a lot of persons are here to celebrate, recognize, and I realize everyone is just getting it perfect. It's such a vibe, it's such an energy, and of course, we recognize each and everyone in the Hall of Fame this evening at the Shore Park Complex. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Moore, representing Roxborough Secondary School. Now I would like to invite on stage, representing Goodwood High School, Justin Clark. Could only imagine how proud the parents are.
Where the Goodwood Massive. Make some noise as Justin makes his way on stage. You all see how Justin looking sharp?
Yeah. Hollywood chic indeed. And now I would like to invite on stage, representing Speyside High School, Naiveni Zalika Cook. Don't make joke. Well, this is the kind of excitement you get for the People's Choice Award, but this is the kind of excitement you get at the Tobago Youth Awards, in fact. Of course, and that's the Miss Cook family. Yes, Speyside High representing. I'm hearing a little word from the Chief Sec there.
Doesn't she look beautiful? Yes.
Representing Bishop's High School, I would like to invite on stage Clavia Simpson.
You all seeing Clavia making her way to this red carpet?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
And this is what it's like at the Hall of Fame. Let's give it up for Miss Simpson, representing Bishop's High School. And representing Mason Hall Secondary School, I would like to invite on stage right now, Ayoma Straw George.
Let's keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Energetic. Let's keep the energy high.
Of course, earlier on, she would have won in the Performing Arts category. So congratulations again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. So, Davia, should we list the positions, or should we just call the winner? I feel we should just
announce the winner.
Just announce the winner. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the winner with 558 votes. Let's congratulate, representing Bishop's High School, Clavia Simpson.
Congratulations to Ms. Simpson, and we thank the Chief Secretary, Honorable Augustine, and Secretary Baines. So as we wrap up this evening's official program, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to congratulate all of our awardees, and one more time, ladies and gentlemen, because they've worked extremely hard and they're reaping the rewards for their hard work. I want all of the awardees, big up all yourself at this time. Bigger up.
Of course, we can do better than that. That's slight and moderate.
That's not big up.
Yes, of course, the purpose of an activity like this, of course, is to promote and reward achievements of our youth ages 10 to 35. And of course, this year we had 2 categories. And in addition to that, we had the youth mentor ages 36 and over, along with the youth and community organizations that actively contribute to youth development across Tobago and beyond.
And in everything we do, you know, we must give thanks. So we'd like to say thanks to the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Office of the Chief Secretary, Information Department and the Protocol Units, NLCB, First Citizens, NP, Touch Tobago Live, and TADCO Limited.
And at this point in time, I would like to invite all the winners this evening to come on stage to take a group photo, of course, in the Hall of Fame.
Let's have a round of applause for all of our winners, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the categories were education, health and wellness, entrepreneurship, performing arts, agriculture, youth service, youth leader, media, youth triumph, youth mentor. And then we had the most effective youth program, the most improved youth organization, and the most outstanding youth organization. Round of applause again for all of our winners.
Of course, we also had this special award in mental health awareness, and recently, the People's Choice Award. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, of course, that brings you to the end of the formal part of the award show. Now I would like to invite each and every one of you to the back of the stage for the cocktail reception and entertainment by none other than Mikel Teja. My name is Jumani Juby Cox.
I'm Davia Chambers, and it was a pleasure taking you through this program this evening.